interest. Okay, today we will continue with the fifth sum. Okay, a man borrows 15,000. A man borrows 15,000. So principal is 15,000 at 12%. So rate is 12%, compounded annually. If he repays 4,400 at the end of each year, find the amount outstanding against him at the beginning of the third year. Okay, so what is given? He repays 4,400 at the end of each year. So we will find the number of years is not given. Okay, it is asked that beginning of the third year, the amount outstanding at the beginning of the third year. Beginning of the third year means end of the second year. Okay, so we will do step by step. That is, first we will take simple interest for 1 year. That is PTR upon 100. What is principal? 15,000 multiply by 12. So time will take 1 year. Then rate will be 12 upon 100. So 0 0 cancel. Simple interest is equal to 150 into 12. 15 12s are. So it is 30 and 15. So it is 180. So simple interest is 180 and 0. That is 1800. Okay. So that is the simple interest. Therefore amount will be therefore amount is equal to principal plus interest. Therefore the amount is equal to 15,000 plus 1,800. The amount is 16,800. Okay, he repays how much? 4,400. As he repays 4,400, therefore the outstanding amount is 16,800 minus 4,400. Okay, he repays 4,400. The amount outstanding is 400. 16 minus 4 is 12. So 12,400. So next time the interest will be calculated on 12,400. Okay. So again, simple interest for the second year is PTR upon 100. So simple interest is equal to principal will be 12,12400 multiply by 1. Rate is 12 upon 100. These two zeros will get cancelled. So the simple interest for the second year is 124 into 12. So it is 124 into 12. 124 2 is 248 and 124 1 is 124. So it is simple interest for the second year is 1488. Okay. So the amount will be, we'll just erase this part. Therefore amount is equal to principal plus interest. Amount is equal to, what was the principal when we calculated this? 12,400 plus what is the interest? 1488. So the amount is 13,888, out of which he repays 4,400 at the end of each year. He repays 4,400. Therefore amount outstanding at the end of second year will be 13,888 minus 4,400. So 88 minus 0 is 0 is 88. 8 minus 4 is 4. 13 minus 4 is 9. So 9,488 rupees is the amount outstanding at the end of second year, or you can also say that at the beginning of the because this is the amount which is going to be carried for the third year. So this is the amount which is outstanding at the beginning of the third year as well. Okay, in the sixth question we can see that calculate the amount of rupees 30,000. So the principal is 30,000 at the end of 2 years. So number of years is 2 years and 4 months. Okay, 4 months is also given. Compounded annually at the rate of 10%. So rate is 10%. Okay, so it is 2 years. So first we will calculate of 2 years and then we will do for 4 months. We have a formula that we can directly do with 2 years and 4 months also. Okay, we will see both of them. So the amount, first of all, I will use the simple interest. Simple interest for the first year is equal to PTR upon 100. Principal is 30,000 time 1, rate 10 upon 100. 0, 0, 0, 0 cancel. So simple interest will be 3,000. Therefore the amount will be principal plus interest. So amount is 30,000 plus 3,000. So amount is 33,000. Okay. Now this is the amount at the end of first year. So this will be the principal for the second year. Therefore principal for the second year will be 33,000. Time is 1 year and rate is also same. So the simple interest for the second year is equal to PTR upon 100. Principal is 33,000. Time is 1 year, rate is 10 upon 100. 0, 0, 0, 0 cancel. The second year is 3,300. Okay. Now the amount for the second year will be 33,000 plus, that is principal plus interest. Okay, I will just write principal plus interest. So the amount is 33,000 plus 3,300. So the amount is equal to 36,300. Okay. Now this is the amount which will be used for the next term. So we have only 4 months. So the third simple interest will be PTR upon 100. But now simple interest principal is 36,300. Time is 4 months. So months 4 upon 12 and rate is 10%. 10 upon 100. So 0, 0, 0, 0 cancel. 4 ones are 4 threes are. Simple interest will be 3 ones are 3 twos are 3 ones are and 0. Okay. So this is the simple interest at the end of 2 years and 4 months. Therefore the amount will be principal plus interest. So amount is 36,300 plus 1210. So the amount will be 37,000. 3 plus 2, it is 510. Okay. That is the amount at the end of 2 years and 4 months. Okay, now we'll solve the same sum again but with the single formula. Okay, so the amount is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to time. But as we have extra 4 months, so for that it is 1 plus R upon 100 multiplied by months. So it is 4 months, so we will take months upon 12. Okay, how many months are there? You should write that months. So the amount is equal to, what is the principal? 30,000. Rate is 10 upon 100. 2 years and 4 months. 1 plus rate is 10 upon 100. 4 upon 12. Okay. So let's do it. 0, 0 gets cancelled. So amount is equal to 30,000. 10 ones are 10 plus 1, it is 11 upon 10. As it is raised to 2, I will write 2 times. Okay. Multiply by, let's solve this bracket. 0, 0 cancel. 4 ones are 4 threes are. Okay. So it is 1 plus 1 upon 30. So plus 1 upon 30. So it is amount is equal to 30,000 multiplied by 11 upon 10 multiplied by 11 upon 10 multiplied by 10 on the 10 plus 1. 31 upon 30. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 0 cancel. 3 ones are 3 tens are. So we have 10 over here. 11 into 11 it is 121 into 31. We will just multiply 121 into 31. We can add 0 at the end of it. 21 into 31. So it is 121 over here. And this is 3 ones are 3 twos are 6. 3 ones are 3. 1, 5, 7. So it is amount is equal to 37510. Okay, so you got the amount. The same answer is there for the first part as well as first method as well as second method. Okay. Okay, now we will do the seventh one. Calculate the amount of 31,250. So the principal is 31,250 at the end of 2.5 years. So time is 2.5 years. Half years means 6 months, right? So you can say 2 years and 6 months at 8%. Rate is 8%. Okay. So we will do directly with the second method. So the amount is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to 2 multiply by or raised to n multiply by 1 plus R upon 100 months upon 12. Okay, as we have extra months. So the amount is equal to principal is 31250. Okay. 1 plus rate is 8 upon 100 raised to 2 as we have 2 years, and 1 plus 8 upon 100 as months is 6 months. 6 upon 12 is 1 upon 2. Okay, 6 ones are 6 twos. I have done it directly so that it is easy for me to calculate. So the amount is equal to 31250. Okay, multiply by 4 twos are 4 25s. Okay, 4 25s are 100. So 25 ones are 25 plus 2. It is 27 upon 25. 2 times because it is raised to 2. 27 upon 25. And over here, what can I do? 2 ones are 2 fours are. So 100 plus 4 it is 104 upon 100. Okay. So 0 will get cancelled over here. And 25, both the numbers are divisible to 25. So 25 5s are, 5 5s are 25. 5 6s are 30. 1 5 2s are 10. 5 5s are 25. The amount is equal to 625 multiplied by, I will just write below. Amount is equal to 625 multiply by 27 into 27 multiply by 104, and we have 5, 25 and 10. Okay, so 25 is a 625. Okay, 5 ones are 5 5s are, so we have 5 over here, and 5 ones are 5 twos are, 2 ones are 2 52s are. So we have 27 into 27, 729 multiplied by 52. So 729 multiplied by 52, 9 twos are 18, 4 plus 1 5, 2 sevens are 14, 9 5s are 45, 4 5 twos are 10, 11 12 13 14, 5 7s are 35 plus 1 36. So it is 8 10 9 7. So amount is equal to 37908. Okay, the invested amount principal was 31250 and the amount is 37908. Okay, let me check the answer if it is correct or not. 9th one, the sum number 7th one, 37908. Yes, this is the correct answer. Okay, this is the correct amount. This was the end of the 7th one. Okay. Okay, the next one is the 8th one. Calculate the amount and the compound interest. We need to find the amount and the compound interest both. If on principal is 15,000, rate is 8% and 9%, successive rates. So first year 8% and the second year it will be 9%. And as two rates are given, we can consider it that they are for 2 years. Okay. Calculate the amount in the compound interest for 2 years compounded annually. Compounded 2 years also is given compounded annually. The rate of interest for the successive years will be 8% and 9%. So you will find the amount is equal to P into 1 plus R1 upon 100. If we have two rates, we will do like this: 1 plus R2 upon 100. So the amount is equal to, principal is 15,000, 1 plus 8 upon 100 and 1 plus 9 upon 100. So the amount is equal to 15,000. When we will cross multiply it, I will get 108 upon 100 and 109 upon 100. 0 will get cancelled. 0 will get cancelled. Amount is equal to 15 multiplied by 108 into 109 upon 10. So 5 2s are 5 3s are. Amount is equal to 3 into 108 multiplied by 109 upon 2. So we have 2 1s are 254. Then amount is equal to 3 into 54. I can multiply 3 into 54. 3 4s are 12. 3 5s are 15 plus 1 16. 162 into 109. So amount is equal to 162 into 109. 9 2s are 18. 9 6s are 54 plus 1 55. 9 1s are 9 plus 5 14. Okay, 0 over here. Then because 0 multiplies 0, so the next step we will take 2 zeros. Now 2 6 1. Okay, 1 2 is 1 0. So we have 8 5 6 7 1. We have 1 7 6 5 8. So the 15,000 has amount to 17,658. Okay. So let me check the answer. 17,658. So now we can easily find out the compound interest. Therefore, the compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Compound, what is the amount? 17658 minus principal is 15,000. So compound interest is 8 minus 0 is 8. 5 minus 0 is 5, 6 minus 0 is 6, 7 minus 5 is 2. So and 1 minus 1 is 0. So 2658 is the compound interest and this is the amount. Okay. Okay, let's move to the 9th one. It is a similar type of question. You try to do it on your own. I'll just show you how to do it. Principal, find the amount and the compound interest on 25,000. So the principal is 25,000. Okay, for 3 years. So we have 3 years and we have successive rates as 8%, 9% and 10%. Okay, so it is just like amount is equal to principal into 1 plus 8 upon 100, 1 plus 9 upon 100 and 1 plus 10 upon 100. Where this can only be get cancelled. Here also we can reduce it, but we will do it later on. So we have 25,000, 100 plus 8, it is 108 upon 100, 100 into 100 plus 9, 109 upon 100, and yes, it is 11 upon 10 over here. So 2 zeros and this 1 0, 3 zeros get cancelled. Amount is equal to 25 into 108 into 109 into 11 upon 100. So 25 ones are 25 fours are 4 twos are 8, 4 sevens are 28. So the amount is 27 into 109 into 11. So after multiplying you will get the amount and from amount when you subtract the principal, you will get the compound interest. Okay, so this much I have done it. You please complete this one. Now we will move to the next question. Okay. Okay, for the 10th question, Peter invested 2,40,000 for 2 years. So the principal is 2,40,000. Okay, for 2 years. Time is 2 years. At 10%, rate is 10%, compounded annually. If 20% of the accrued interest at the end of each year is deducted as income tax, find the amount he received at the end of 2 years. Okay, so after every year 20% tax is paid to the government. So first we will find out the interest for the first year. 20% of the interest is paid to the government as tax. So simple interest for the first year is PTR upon 100. So simple interest is 2,40,000 multiplied by 1 year, rate is 10% upon 100. The simple interest will be, we just cancel this 0, this 0, this 0, this 0. We have 24,000. Okay, now the amount is equal to principal plus interest. Okay, so the amount is equal to, what is the principal? 2,40,000, and what is the interest? 24,000. Okay, one minute. So before doing this, I need to pay 20% as tax to the government. Therefore, tax is equal to 20% of 24,000, which is 20 upon 100 multiplied by 24,000. 0, 0, 0 gets cancelled. 24 to the is 4,800. Okay, 4,800 is the tax which is paid to the government. So what is the interest? Therefore, interest, already INTEREST, interest carried or interest receivable. So our 24,000 will not be receivable to us. Receivable will be 24,000 minus 4,800. So it will be 19,200. Okay, 19,200 will be receivable to us. So this amount will be carried. Therefore, amount will be principal plus interest after tax. So the principal is 2,40,000 plus 19,200 is the interest. So it is 2,59,200. Okay, this is the amount at the end of first year. Therefore, the principal for the second year, therefore principal for the second year will be 2,59,200. Okay, I wrote this because I am going to erase this. Okay, so the simple interest for the second part is PTR upon 100. What is the principal now? 2,59,200. 1 rate 10 upon 100. So this 0, this 0, this 0, this 0 get cancelled. 25,920. Okay, so this is the interest, out of which 20% is the tax to be paid. Therefore, tax is equal to 20% of 25,920. 0, 0, 0, 0 gets cancelled. So the tax payable is 2 2s are 4, 9 2s are 18, 2 5s are 10 plus 1 11, 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5. So it is 5184. Okay. Again, I will just cross check it. 2592 multiply by 2. So 4 8 11 5184. Yes. Therefore, this is a tax. Therefore, interest will be interest receivable. So this was a total interest 25,920 minus tax is 215184. Okay. So where is the duster? So 25,920 minus 5184. So this is 10. This is 1, so it is 6, 11 and 8. So we have 3, 7, 0, 2. So it is 20,736. Okay. Therefore, the amount will be principal. What was the principal? 2,59,200 plus principal plus interest. What is the interest? 20,736. When we will add it, we will have 0 plus 6, 6, 3 plus 0, 3, 7 plus 2, 9, 0 plus 9, 9, 2 plus 5, 7, and this 2 as it is. So it is 2,79,936. Let me check it. 900. Okay, so this was the amount, and that is the question as what is the amount you are going to get at the end of 2 years after paying 20% tax each year. Okay. Okay, in the 11th question we can see find the amount and the compound interest on 10,000. Principal is 10,000. Okay, for 1 year, time is 1 year at a rate of 12%. Rate of 12%. Okay, compounded half yearly. This is very much important. Compounded half yearly. Okay, whenever there is half yearly, principal will be 10,000 only. Okay, time will be multiplied by 2 and rate will be divided by 2. Okay, because half yearly means what? Interest is given 2 times in 1 year. Okay, first it will be given at the end of 6 months, then 6 months. So it is given 2 times. So we are multiplying by 2 and dividing by 2. Okay, so the amount will be P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to T. So the amount is equal to 10,000 into 1 plus rate is 6% raised to 2. As it is 1 year but half yearly, so we put 1 to the 2. So 10,000 multiplied by 106 upon 100. Okay, and it is, as it is raised to 2, again I will write 106 upon 100. So we have 2 zeros, 2 zeros, 2 zeros, 2 zeros gets cancelled. Amount is equal to 106 into 106. So just do it. 6 6 are 36. 3 6 0 3 6 1s are 6 6 0 1. Okay, 1 6 are 6 1 0 0 1. So it is 6 3 1 1. So amount is equal to 11236. 11,236. Okay. Have they asked to find out the find the amount and the compound interest? Yes, the compound interest will be amount minus principal. Amount is 11,236 minus principal is 10,000. So compound interest is equal to 1236. Okay. This is the compound interest. Okay, now we'll move to the 12th sum. Find the amount and the compound interest on 64,000. So the principal is 64,000. 1.5 year. This is very much important. 1.5 year. Okay. Then it is rate is 15%. Again, interesting one. 15% compounded half yearly. Compounded half yearly. Okay. See, as it is compounded half yearly, principal will be the same. How many times you will get the interest? 1.5 year. So first 6 months, then 6 months, and one more 6 months. So you will get the interest 3 times. And as it is a half yearly, rate will be divided by 2, which is 7.5%. Okay. So the amount is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to T. So the amount is equal to 64,000 multiplied by 1 plus, what is the rate? 7.5. So 7.5 upon 100 raised to 3 times. So it is 3. Okay. So it is 64,000 multiply by, I will do one thing to eliminate this point. I will multiply by 10 to the numerator and denominator. So it will be 1 plus 75 upon 1000 raised to 3. So the amount is equal to 64,000 multiplied by, it will be 1075 upon 1000 raised to 3. Amount will be 64,000 multiplied by 1075 upon 1000, 1075 upon 1000 and 1075 upon 1000 3 times, because it is raised to 3. See this, 3 zeros directly will get cancelled. So now we will try to reduce this. Amount is equal to 64 multiplied by 1075 upon 1000 into 1000. Okay. So first of all, 4, I will reduce it by 4 first. So, okay. So 4 1s are 4, 4 6s are 24. So 4 it is 250s. Okay. 4 4s are 16, 4 250s. Okay. So this 4 got reduced. Again we can reduce it by 2. So 2 2s are 2 125s. 2 1s are 2 125s. Okay. So what do we have now? So we have amount is equal to 1075 divided by 125 into 125. Okay. So let's try to reduce it by 5. We have 5 2s are 5 5s are 5 2s are 5 1s are 5 5s are. Again here also 5 25s are 5 215s are. Okay. Okay. Now here also this can be reduced. 5 5s are 25, 5 2 1 5s are. Okay. Which can, this again can be reduced to 5 1s are 5 4s are 20, 5 3s are 15, 5 5s are 25, 5 4s are 20, 5 5 4s are 20, we have 0 and we have 43. How can it be 403? 5 1s are 5, 43, that is right. 5 4s are 20 and 1 can, yes. 5 1s are 5, 43s are here also, 5 1s are 5, 43s are here also. So we have 43, 43 and 43 times. So 43 into 43, we have 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 4 3s are 12, 16, 17. Okay. So 9 4 8 1 is the product of here. We'll do it once more. I think something is wrong. 43 into 43. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 4 3s are 12, 4 4s are 16 plus 1 17, 9 4 8 1. Okay, 40 into 40 is 1600. Right, this is right. So 1849 multiplied by one more 43 it is. So 9 3s are 27, 2 carry, 4 3s are 12, 13 14, 8 3s are 24 plus 1 25, 3 1s are 3, 4 5. Okay, so we have 0. 9 4s are 36, 3 4 for the 16, 17 18 19, 8 for the 32 plus 1 33, 4 1s are 4, 5 6 7, 8 8 9 10 plus 1 15, 8 9 7 9 5 0. Okay, so that was a big calculation. 79507. Okay, let me check it. 79507, this is the amount. So we can we find out the interest now? So the compound interest is equal to amount minus principal, that is 79507 minus 64,000. So if we 3 zeros, so it is 507 at the end. 9 minus 4, it is 5, 7 minus 6, it is 1. So 15,507 is the compound interest. Okay, 15,000, let me have 507. So it is all about the calculation. If you see this part properly, when I reduce it by 25, I have less space, so thoda khichdi ho gaya, but you try to solve it neatly in your notebook. Okay, so this was the 12th one. Now we will move to the last question of the first exercise. The simple interest on the sum of money for 2 years. Okay, the simple interest for the sum of money on 2 years. So simple interest is 1700. Okay, time is 2 years and the rate of interest is 10%. And the very first question is find the sum of money. So we can easily find out the sum of money. So simple interest is equal to PTR upon 100, that is 1700 is equal to principal we don't know, time is 2 and rate is 10 upon 100. 0 0 cancel. 1700 multiplied by 10, 2 will come here and get divided by, so we have P. Okay, so it is 17,000 divided by 2. So it is 2 8s are 16, 2 5s are 10. So we have the principal as 8,500. Is it correct? Yes. Now the next question is compound interest on this sum for 1 year, payable half yearly at the same rate. It is half yearly. Okay, compounded half yearly. So the principal is 8,500. Rate, so as it is half yearly, rate will be divided by 2, so it is 5, and the time 1 year will be 2 times. In 1 year, half yearly we will give 2 times interest. Okay, so the amount will be, what is asked? Find the compound interest. So we will find the amount, then only we will get the compound interest. So amount is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to T. Amount is equal to 8,500, 1 plus 5 upon 100 raised to 2. Amount is equal to 8,500 multiplied by 5 ones are 5 20s. Okay, so when we will cross multiply, 20 ones are 20 plus 1, it is 21 upon 20. Okay, so amount is equal to 8,500 into 21 upon 20, 21 upon 20, 0 2 0 cancel. Okay, so we have amount is equal to 21 into 21, it is 441, square of 21 multiply by 85, 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20, 5 are 20, 22. Now 8 ones are 8, 8 fours are 32, 3 carry, 8 fours are 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay, so we have 5, 8, 4, 7, 3. Okay, so 3, 7, 4, 8, 5, and it is divided by 2 2s are 4. So we just divide it by 4. So what is the answer? 4 9s are 36. 1 carry. 4 3s are 12. 4 7s are 28. 4 1s are 4. 1 0 4 2s are 8. 4 5s are 20. So 39,371.25. Okay, so amount is equal to this answer is not given behind 9371.25. This is the amount. So what is the interest? So the compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. 9371.25 minus 8500.00. So it is 25 as it is, 71 as it is, 71 minus 00 is 71. Now 13 minus 5. So okay, 13 minus 5 it is 8, and 8 minus 8. So the compound interest is 871.25 rupees. Okay, so this was the end of the first exercise of compound interest. Okay.